Hello and welcome to part 5. Now, you may notice we're starting this part out a little differently from the others. This is because, at this point in the game, we have to come back to the abandoned lab to do two things. Firstly, we have to collect that cyber elf. Could have gotten that right after the intro stage, but seeing as we're coming back here for something else, why not do them together? Oh, also note that if I get hit by anything outside of the mission, it doesn't count. These spiders in the nest that spawn them are the other reason we came here. They're basically the best things in the game to grind for saber and buster levels. Just dash back and forth, killing them with whatever weapon you want to level up, and you'll gain those levels far faster than you would otherwise. They also drop copious amounts of E-crystals, and you'll be needing obscene amounts of them if you want to fully level every saber elf you have, so it's a good place to grind for those too. Now we'll head back to the Resistance base to start our next mission, the Retrieve the Data mission. Because of something that happens in this mission, most of the abandoned laboratory area will become inaccessible for the rest of the game, so collect any cyber elves and do any grinding you want to do before tackling this mission. Apparently during our mad dash to escape the lab in the intro stage, we forgot some very important data in here, so now we're going to go back and retrieve it. We've been in this stage a couple times now, so we should be fairly familiar with its layout. However, they have messed with the enemy placement, so it is at least slightly a new stage. These ray blades are completely invincible, which make them a very annoying obstacle. These orb enemies, called floppers, are explosive, and thus are quite evil obstacles as well, seeing as the explosions hurt you if they hit you. Because of the large amount of invincible enemies in this level, there aren't actually enough in the just straightforward path to get a full enemy score on the ranking screen, so we gotta grind something, and those floppers are the best place to do it. They have a cyber elf too, so that's another reason to do it. It's the same stage though, so you should be fairly familiar with it, and be able to dodge the ray blades accordingly. The webbing doesn't hurt you. Not really a stage meant to hurt you with projectiles or anything, just to hinder your progress. And we're almost there already. And here we are at the boss doors that weren't here before. And CL feels the need to warn us that there may be a boss behind the boss doors. Why, thank you, CL. The boss in question is this guy, Mahaganshrath. He's based on the Hindu elephant god Ganesha, and he's basically a giant server for Neo Arcadia. He stores their information, he collects information, and he's heavily armored to protect that information. He's taken the data that we want, so now we have to beat him up until he coughs it up. He's an elephant because of that old saying, elephants never forget, by the way. Very punny. He likes to do palm thrusts that you can either just stand away from him to avoid, or shoot him in the face to interrupt. He'll swing with his trunk from the ceiling. If he swings to the right, he'll swing twice, as you see here. Or if he swings to the left, he'll swing 3 times. He also does a little sonic rollout move here, where he drops bombs at set intervals. Dash jump over him to avoid that. His EX skill is that Tusk Boomerang, where he just shoots his Tusk out in your general direction, and then it returns to him. Stay away from him, you'll be fine. He's weak to the Thunder element, but he's not really associated with any elemental army, so just roll with it and use the Thunder element if you have it, and can use it. He's fairly fast and has a wide open area, so it might be hard to fight him your first few times. But he's very fat, so it's fun to chop him in half. Right down the trunk, too. Zero likes symmetry. And there we go. Oh, and a cyber elf. I don't know where that came from. He wasn't anywhere near there. Ah, crap. Yes, this level 2 forces you to retrace your steps, but this one has it collapsing behind you. It goes all Metroid on you. On your mad dash back, you'll encounter these doors, which are now closing on you. You may not know it at first, but they are entirely destructible, and it's the only way to continue forward. Slash them a few times or shoot them, and you'll be able to get through. The ceiling falls fairly slowly, so as you can see, I'm actually waiting for it. You know, to give it a fighting chance. Just keep dashing at the right and slashing anything that gets in your way, and you'll be fine. Seeing as all the enemies have been removed, it makes it even easier. And there we go. Thankfully the ray blades are gone. Otherwise we would have gotten a guaranteed hit there. And now Ciel's making us stand in a waterfall of green sludge. Just like the intro stage, this level doesn't actually end until you take the transfer back, which allows us to go back up and see that the ray blades are somehow inexplicably back. Well, whatever. Let's leave this place and never return. And there's 100 points. We're a savior now, which is unfortunate seeing as superhero is such an awesome rank, but... And there we go! That entire mission was almost entirely pointless. We do get a couple new weapons from that, though, so that's a plus. We won't be seeing those weapons this part, though. You'll have to wait for next one to get those. We have something else to do. Sorry, we'll have to return to that abandoned lab one last time. Let's see what happened in our absence. Well, the ray blades are gone, again. And the ceiling's cloud. Ooh, what's this? Secret alcove was opened up by the shock, I guess? And there's a cyber elf over here, on a very evil outcropping. This is one of the, if not the hardest cyber elves to get in the game, simply because the jump is so stupidly hard to make. It's pixel perfect and it'll probably take you quite a while if you ever get it. I actually got really lucky and got it quite fast there, so a few celebratory hops and slashes are in order. That's all for the abandoned lab in this playthrough, though. Now it's back to same old, aka resistance-based dialogue. I'll be cutting out here. You won't be seeing much this time because the dialogue is running its course. But over here is the guy we saved in the last part. Anyway, I'm signing out here. Thanks for watching and see you next time.